Amra, by the way, congratulations for your flagship project. I've seen lots of coverage in uh, in the media and online. I think it was a great success.
Thank you. Yeah, we decided to combine a couple events actually. So we didn't really spend that much money because unfortunately only one main event, I guess, the one for the National Robotics Day. That was like the main event, but other events are closely tied to the pilot action. And then the pilot building is next to Zeta building. So we use existing facilities, so we didn't have to really pay any cost. So that's kind of like contribution of the associate partner.
Mhm.
So, and then when we did procurement, like for the t-shirts and accreditations, we combined for all activities. So it was a lot of preparation happening. And then, yeah, so basically we ordered everything for all events and then we ended up having really good prices.
Oh,
So,
so you manage with only one public procurement. That is wow. That is
yeah,
great. That is great.
yes. No, actually, I was clever with it. I had to really negotiate hard with our FLC. Our FLC said that the t-shirts are promotional materials. And I
Mhm.
say, yes, but not. Because according to our local law for procurement, shirts are goods. And printing promotional materials in terms of paper, so printing is a service. But when you
Mhm.
order the t-shirt, it's a good. And I said, look, if you put me in position that I treat t-shirts and I give it, if I combine it with all promotional, like the paper materials, it's gonna cost twice as much because whoever prints printing materials, they don't have machines to print on the t-shirt. So it's gonna cost twice as much because they will have to, take some other company and then there's an issue of the quality of time and everything. And then she said, okay. So I just kind of said it, look, it's efficient. So all of our procurements were under 2,500. So we get like 3-4 we asked for like a couple of companies, we got their appraisals and then we just signed, whichever was the best. And what we also did, because we had to provide the qualitative interviews, we also made one procurement. We said, okay, we have 5 events and you're gonna have to cover and then do reportage and then have a really quality of filming also for the interviews and all media coverage of other events. So it actually worked out pretty well.
Yep. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
From the photos that were posted, it looked that people had a great time and it was really well organized. It looked perfect from outside. It looked very, very good.
No, it was really nice that we could use Agora because actually couple things were happening at the same time. So as the workshops have been happening, so in the second workshop, university, and we have professor from university said that we have this robotics event, and then we also made sure that when we with the robotics, whatever we ordered, like for the pilot action building, we said okay, let's say make sure that we don't have same robotics, same machines. So Mrs. handled that part. And also they said, oh, but yeah, we have to host like the national competition robotics. I said, maybe we can do through AGORA projects. So it was really nice that we could actually take all promotional materials, t-shirts, and it was really.
Am înțeles. Ei, dar dacă nu o să primească, o faci când a venit.
So it was good, yeah. You can hear you.
Okay, so now you couldn't hear me. Yeah, so again, congrats, good job. I have seen that there were other workshops and other projects as well in any other cities, and the JS also said that it's visible now that that things started to be implemented. I think we can start because only 2 more people joined, and as I said, it's vacation time, so I don't want to keep all of you, and I will go right to the administrative issues because we are a little bit late with the reimbursement for the last period. This is both due to the fact that the JS has been out of office, and also they have requested from us a fourth round of clarifications for the target groups on the platform. This is also something that I've mentioned you in the previous meeting, but now I think it is good what we provided them during our second round of on clarification on this. So basically it was a misunderstanding from us on the implementation manual regarding target groups. We thought that at the end of the project that section should be completed when we have the overview of how many local institutions have been reached by the projects and so on. But apparently it is not. It is a thing that has to be reported in each period, and this is something that you guys also need to do during your reports in the EMS. So on the home page, I think you have seen that under objectives and outputs, there's a section called target groups, and there you should put a number on how many stakeholders you have reached. For example, you had an event where 40 people attended. So you can put there 40 people in the general public section. You had 3 participants from the NGO sector, and so on. This is something that hasn't been edited until now, and the JS asked us why, and we explained that it was something that we thought that needs to be announced at the end of the project, but apparently it is a thing that needs to be reported in each period. So what I have done is I have went back to the previous reporting periods, and I have completed the target group section manually based on the context you provided, based on the attendance lists, and so on. By the end of the project, I am sure we will meet all those targets, because right now in the current period, we will also put the stakeholders that have not been reported during the previous period. So, for example, if you had during your workshops like 40 stakeholders, you can report them or in this period if you didn't manage to complete it in the EMS, or in the next period. But please keep in mind to also edit these target groups, because we will also complete it in the general partner progress report. I do not know if this section exists also for the scientific partners. I think it is only for the territorial partners, but if it is also for the scientific partners, also please complete that section. Now, regarding the reimbursement, my highest hopes are that by the end of July, the money will be in our accounts, and our colleague Simona can start doing the payments. So 2 days, 3 days maximum after the money is in our account, it will reach you. And hopefully it will be 100% accepted, because this was the first period where all the certificates were 100% fully accepted. So this is great from this perspective. The other perspective regarding the budget change, the major budget change, we had on Monday new exchange of emails with the JS, because they were out of office, and we asked them kindly to speed up things. So hopefully by the end of next week, as our VLC also said, we'll have a closure on these things, because this affects Zenica, Sofia, us, and Urba Sofia also. So this is something of interest for you guys. And when we have the closure, if you will have a time in your schedule by the end of the week, or sometime soon. Perhaps we should have only the five of us affected a meeting, and then perhaps have a call with the JS in order to to simplify and make the procedure as efficient as possible, in the hopes that the response will be an affirmative one. This would be it in the relationship with the JS. In terms of administrative issues on the EMS, just please not forget about the internal quality management report that needs to be completed each period. So this is in the drive, the template, but for your convenience, as a follow-up to this meeting, I will also send you that. And other things, I do not think there were any problems. Natalie had an issue that may and can be a possibility for others of you guys, so perhaps it is worth sharing. So if you have a contract with an external expert that is shared with other financing partners, so you pay the contract, a part of the contract from the AGORA budget and other part from government money, or I don't know where from, in the EMS you just need to report the amount paid from the AGORA, but justify that the contract is partly honored from the budget of the project, and partly honored by the budget of from another budget line, and also have, in case of an audit, also have the entire logbooks, so both payments, to say so both parts of the contract, because it was also audit time during these months, and our project has been targeted for external audit. We had to share some documents, and I think that some of our colleagues also had to share some document with the external audit team. By the end of the project, probably in the last period, it will be also the internal audit of the project that we as a lead partner need to do, but that will target the project as a consortium. So they will not look in the details of how you spent each money for everything that you have bought, but rather that the payments have been made accordingly, and the public procurements have been good. And if there will be some documents that we will be needing from you, I will write to each one a separate mail, but I think we have a full dossier, and it won't be any problem. So if you guys will receive an email from the external audit, please cooperate with them, because so far they have been kind and gentle. I don't think there were any problem, but if anything appears, just let us know, and we'll try to figure it out. So from my part, in case of the administrative issues, this would be it. If you have any questions, any problem that have been encountered, any questions from the FLC.
First of all, thank you, and then congrats, Samra, on your activities. And then I wanted to ask about the internal monitoring report. Since when it has been on the docs? Because Sigdalina is on another business trip now, but she told me that she has asked you to send it to her, because we are also currently being audited, and we couldn't include our job on this internal monitoring report due to the fact that we didn't have it on time. that's fine. We will probably include it in the next period, because we have already submitted all of our documents and they are now being revised. They're looking at them, but I just wanted to know since when it is in the docs and why didn't we know it?
So what internal monitoring report? I think we are speaking here of two different things. There is one internal monitoring report that has been made and has been signed by our quality manager, by Mr. Pietro Elisei. And what I was speaking about is the internal management report that needs to be uploaded during each period by the partners. So that one I can send you again, but I didn't receive anything from Sevdalina. I don't know. There was a problem, Sanya. I think our servers, or I don't know, didn't receive. So perhaps it is also in the spam folder. I had trouble getting the emails from you and from Sevdalina. They have automatically been sent in the spam folder. But no problem. I will send everything to you.
Well, it is if it's for each of the reporting periods, then we have a template, because so far we have submitted it every time.
Yeah.
I guess it's a new template. So
No.
the
That
ones
is it. That is it. So that is the template. But just I wanted to remind you that not to forget to upload it, because I have checked one report in the EMS and it didn't have that, and I write to our partners to upload it.
Okay, when did you write this? It's a pity that I didn't manage to talk with her in details, so I could rephrase the questions, but I will check with her once she comes back, because I'm also not in the copy in the emails that she has sent.
Okay. So no. So if you completed it, there's no problem. This was just a reminder. So when you do the reporting, the EMS, as Jorge has to upload in each period an internal communication report. This is the same for the internal quality management report.
And you have not uploaded it. She told me that there is an internal monitoring report that is missing from your site, that has not been sent on time, and that we have discussed it with her by email, and also while you were here in Sofia, she has asked you about it. So I suppose it's not the template that we're always submitting.
No, but that one I will send you again. That was done. The internal management report that you are talking about that was done and was submitted 2 periods ago, I think. That one signed by the external quality manager, and it will be another one by the end of the project. But that is not something that you need to upload. It's something that we need to upload as lead partner in the partner progress report.
Okay, but I suppose when we are being audited, we also have to provide this information. Okay. That's why she has asked me, and just to remind you that if we had it on schedule, then we could have given it to the auditor, so he could know that this is also part of this reporting period. Because now we are having an audit like here. I'm not talking about the system, but about an audit in the office. I mean, part of it is happening digitally, but still. And this is one of the documents that we could have given as a supplementary documents for this period. That's the whole thing, that we have just been behind schedule, and I'm paying attention to this in this regard.
Okay. Now I get what you're saying. Okay, so yeah. you will receive these all the documents again from
Okay.
our side, so you can send them to the auditor.
If it's not too late, yes.
But I've checked
Okay.
now in the, so I don't have any requests like this also in the spam.
Okay, we had a couple of days with problems with our emails as well, so maybe something was lost along the road. I don't know. But okay, I appreciate that you will send it now. If it's possible, we will include it. If not, then I'm just thinking, for future. There is just one more period, but if possible, then to keep the schedule would be great. About the target groups, I'm not sure if she has, because she's the one uploading in the system. I'm not sure if she has written the numbers there, but that's an easy thing to do, since for each of the events we have this division of the target groups in the smaller reports. So we can just combine it, and I will let her know to include it. Yeah, the major budget change, please, yeah, keep us informed, because now we should know if we are spending on track with the current situation or with the future changes. So thanks that you are also paying attention to this.
Yes, that is pressing, and that is why we got back to the JS, because it's unusual that it took so long to. Well, they asked for a change in the format that we provided them the documents, but then it was like 20 days or something without a response, which was quite unusual. But now on Monday we got back to them, and they responded promptly, and hopefully next few days we'll have the final response, which
Great.
we hope that is a positive one.
Good, great.
I
Well, all right.
questions.
Thank you for your time. Sorry, I took just so much time, but yeah. Well, once we receive the report that you're sending after the meeting, I will double check with her tomorrow, and if there is anything, I will write you.
Okay.
Another thing is about the platform.
Yes, I have sent your problems to the to our developers, but the thing is that they said everything should be all right in terms of the functional part that you sent me. So right now they are checking the physical server, you know. So what we both, they are checking the physical server, because there's a problem of communication because between the platform, so between the website and the storage. So it doesn't redirect you well. This is something that doesn't affect the content. It shall be shown, but the links are not working quite well. It's something about programming, and it will be resolved soon.
Okay, good. Well, there are other things like the combination of Sofia Development Association and Sofia Municipality in one page. That's a thing that it's not an issue because of programming, but we didn't. I mean, actually, we did, but I suppose it was lost again somewhere in the communication. We're just providing the same information, so it makes no sense to have it.
Yeah, that is true. So that will be merged. No problem. That is easy doable, and that is true. That it's not necessary to have 2 pages for.
Yeah, just let them know. I guess it's not a big deal to combine it, and then the mobile phone version is not working that well, but
yeah, well,
that's something else. I suppose, yeah, they're currently
that is the
working
problem.
well.
The problem of what the server communicates to the end user.
Yeah. All right. Also, like the link is when you click it, if I divide the link, it's fine and it's working. But when I go on the menu articles, then the article is not visible. This could be something that I didn't make right. I just wanted you to check with them, so in case I'm like the mistaken one, just to correct it, so I could upload them in the right way in the future. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
it's
We will keep in touch about
yeah.
it.
So mainly all that you have listed, it's something what the server communicates to the platform, and our colleagues from the city hall are working together with the external developers to solve the issue.
Great. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Livia.
Okay, I think Mihai had some questions.
Yes. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Well, we do have some questions actually regarding now with the target group, just to make sure we understood right. So each period we have to write this number of the stakeholders. How do we do? Can we do in this period to write there like period 1 the number of the stakeholders, period 2, 3, or shall we go back to the?
No, you cannot go back to the previous reports. So yes, that is what I
Okay.
said. That you can
Great.
for this period you can put also the previous target groups.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Great.
there is there's a justification box where you write that the target groups weren't edited, and this covers the three
The previous.
previous reporting periods. And
Okay.
you also have the source of verification, but that can be a general text because it's the same for all of us guys. So it's basically the social media channels, the attendance lists, the newsletters, and photos from the workshops. This is the source of verification, basically how the JS can look if they want, if the target groups have really been reached.
Okay, perfect, great. And the second question is regarding the money, the currency. I mean, when we have lei and the euro now is weaker, so there is a difference between what the currency is in the system. It's like I don't know, 20 and something, and in Chisinau, Moldova right now it's 19. So when the reimbursement is done, we are going to go in minus. How do you, if you have the same situation in your country, how do you do? I think maybe it's the same Romania.
Yes, so the money is sent in the course of that day, you know. So the platform calculates automatically.
Yeah, but okay, because for us it's all the same. Each day is the same. I mean, in April was, I don't know, euro was, I don't know, 21, in May 20, now 19. And when we write it in the system, it's just one number. So what I want to say is that we spend more, and we will receive less because of this difference.
No, this won't be the case. So the thing is that the platform calculates automatically, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Mihai, just give me a second. What Mihai is asking, that there's a difference between the exchange rates when the money was spent and the exchange rates when the money is being reported. Right now, the exchange rates are, well, considerably lower than when we spend money. So
Yes.
that would be the question.
So the platform is exchanging the currency. The leu, it's exchanging it automatically in euro. We receive the money in euro in the bank account, and it is transferred to your accounts like that, as euro. This is not something that the
So basically, the amount of money that the amount of money that we spend in lei is going to be transferred to euros, and the euro, well, the amount in euro will be transferred to the account at the day of the So it's not, we're not reporting in euros basically because we're reporting in lays-ish.
Yes,
Then
but
we will receive the same amount of money.
yes, but the eligible costs are in euro, and the platform works in euro. It makes the conversion automatically, so it's not something that can be controlled.
Well, the question would be, so we spend, let's say, 1,000 euros, which was 20,000 lei. We're reporting 20,000 lei, but right now, instead of 1,000 euro, we're supposed to receive somewhere around 1,100. Well, 1,050 because it's 5%. Like it's a 5% difference on the overall exchange rate. Is that correct?
Basically, I assume yes, but I need to check this with the ministry, okay? Because your question is is valid, and I didn't think about this until now. It's valid that the change of course can actually alter the
Yeah.
sum that you receive quite much. Okay.
We had the same situation in the previous period, so that's why we put that one amount and then we received less because of these small changes. If it's 100 euro, it's one thing, but if it's about 1,000, then the difference is really like big. So that's why we just want to double check with you as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I will check this with the ministry, but I think they will give the same answer that the money is automatically converted. They send it in euro, and it's not their problem that the course is the Moldavian leu is depreciating. But I will check this and see if there's a
It's
solution.
appreciating. It's appreciating. It's not depreciating. The euro is depreciating. That's the problem.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I get it. Okay, so guys,
Thank you.
we will let's have a call tomorrow on this. Let's hear. I will call
Sure.
Mihai. Okay, I will call you tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You, I had a question for you regarding these target groups that you mentioned on the platform. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you could help me. I wanted to ask you if you could share like your screen and show us what is this target groups thing, because we are scientific partners, but we deal with communication. Maybe we also have this request.
Yes. Just a second, so I can enter the EMS. So I will share my screen right now. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So here is the lead partner screen. So you won't be seeing this, and I will show you how it looks here. Okay. So we go on the report. And here is the content part, the certificates that have been put on. This is the project specific objectives, and under this, under outputs, is the target groups. It looks quite similar to the you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've seen it. No, it's the only thing that I don't have this table at all. I just see target groups and there says target groups reach. And there's no way for me to add anything. So I haven't noticed it. Just one line gray when I can do anything. So maybe it's not. It doesn't apply to us.
Yes, this is what I was saying, that I do not know if for scientific partners, because you are considered a scientific partner here, this is the case. Maybe it's only for territorial partners.
Yes, yes, I can't do anything on this line. Okay, thank you. One thing, then the report you mentioned is the deliverable that we are doing every period, right? The internal QN and RN report. Yes, you're right. We haven't received from you the template before, so we haven't also shared our part of this deliverable. So you will do it now, you said, but I was also uploading this report on the platform when I was doing my report. So I don't know if then you could send my report back so I can upload this, upload your deliverable also as a proof of our work. I don't know if you get my request. Is that I was always also uploading our work on this report to prove what we did. But yeah, maybe it's not a thing because anyway it's not our work package. But we were always uploading how we contributed in other work packages. You know?
Yeah, so that is what you shall do. You should also write down how you contributed to the other package as communication leaders. So that's fine.
Okay, so okay, when you share this template, I mean, I can find the template again. The only thing, maybe if you can tell me when you send my report back so I can upload this form and prove it, okay? This one. One more thing, sorry, regarding the budget. We had a minor modification in our budget. And then now I saw that also we will need probably another small modification because it's just we said we're just moving all of our travel and accommodation money from the other work packages to staff costs in our work package. But now I see we have also spent a lot of hours on work package management because of the outing we had to cut a lot of extra hours of work. And now I would like to move the travel and accommodation money. I move the staff costs on work package communication to the management.
And the question is how you do this. You complete the B2 annex again, and you send it to me and to Razvan, but you need to complete it on the one that you have sent us previously. So you know you can if you had a minor change, it doesn't start from zero. You go from that percentage. So it was 3%. You have 12% left. It is up to a maximum of 15%. So
Okay.
you need to take this into consideration.
I have worked on this already. Yeah. It's not that much. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 15% on the whole duration of the project, and it adds up. So 3% with 3% with 3%, even though it is not all 15%.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I can share with you. So after we're done with this meeting, I already prepared the table. It's not a big change, but yeah, it is our last change because it's the last period we are planning. Okay. Thank you.
Hello, Livio.
Yeah, hello.
From Városlinden, city of Koprivnica too. We would have also small adjustments, just for the travel expenses, which we would need now. Is that okay? I'm going to send you email.
Yeah, but again, you need to complete the B2 annex that you previously completed, you know, so not take the new one, complete that one, and point out in the email what changes you do now.
No problem. I will do it late after my holidays time because I'm still waiting for one adjustment just to clear out. Thank you.
Okay, if there are any more questions on this part, if not, I will give the floor to our colleagues from WP3 for Amra has a question.
Yes, just one question. Can you please ask our colleagues from Prague, now that we have set dates, that maybe they send us location so we can already, look hotels and everything in advance? I don't know, I think it's never been to Prague, so I don't know how big it is. It doesn't really matter where we,
Yes,
book our.
I will try to see when our colleagues are available, and we will have a meeting to ask them if they can provide us with several possible location, and then closer to the event to set up the agenda. Okay. If there are any other questions. No, then shall we go to our colleagues if they want, of course, to provide us with updates. Andrada or Emilia, if you have something to share with us.
Andrada is trying to speak, but we cannot hear her. Okay, I can give up. Yeah.
It looks that her
Hear
mic
you.
isn't working.
Okay. Okay, so from work package T3, first of all, the co-creation activities, the workshops are almost like 90% over, which I find a great success, and I want to congratulate you all on the efforts and that we implemented this activity successfully. There are only 2 more reports to be sent, but the events per se have been implemented. With regards to the urban regeneration agendas, we have received some of the documents in final version, I mean, completed almost entirely, while some of them were only partially, but we are still missing 2 of the agendas from Sarvash and Slavonsky Brod, I think. So this is the period when we provided also review and feedback, and I want through this way to also thank the scientific partners who contributed to reviewing the documents that we have received. So I strongly encourage you to send us at least some draft while you're working on it, because otherwise it will just it will be harder later to do modifications if there is also time pressure. Also connected to the urban regeneration agendas, don't forget to sign the memorandums of understanding. That is a template, so if you need to adapt it to your needs, feel free to do this. The flagship projects have also started. I want to mention that even though you might organize more events, just centralize them in one report. We don't need a report per event, one report per all the flagship project activities. The template can be found, of course, on the Google Drive. If you have any problems in finding them, you can contact us. And the webinar for bottom-up stakeholder engagement that was presented by our colleague Natalie is now available online. And I have also sent you the presentation that was held during the webinar. If you want to check it, if you missed it, if you want to review some information, you can access it on YouTube, but only via the link that was sent through the mail. I think it's a private video. And also there has also the webinar before the last one has also been uploaded. So from this would be all the updating. I would, as a final remark, continue to work on the urban regeneration agenda and feel free to Also check what the other territorial partners have done, because maybe you can find some inspiration, maybe you can find some similar situations, or maybe some comments that were left by scientific partners might also help you. So cross-checking is, I think, could help the process, could fast track the process a bit. So that's it. Questions or?
Thanks for your patience and help, both of you too in an area. You have really guided us through this process. I think heavy part was also on Barbara in the beginning of the project, and now VPT3 has stepped up a lot. So thank you for all your patience. And I know it's a lot of documents and everything, but your comments are always really good. And then thank you for the prompt responses. So I think, you know, we will complete the project timely, and then we will provide the documents thanks to the assistance, obviously, the knowledge.
Thank you, Amra. Just want to say, please keep an eye on one of the last emails we sent with all the deadlines. So save it and check it sometimes so you will remember when to deliver the things in time. Thank you.
Also, because I think we were coming to the end regarding the final urbanization agenda. One of your comments, I just emailed you back, Amelia, but I think for us, we have to provide documents to our stakeholders. So I think as far as we're going to have we will have about 20 MOUs signed. So I cannot just go there and be like, oh, here, sign MOU. We have to provide the actual documents. So, you know, when they sign the document, I'm sure most of them, they will never read it, but they have been involved in the process. I think with the MOUs, we have to, when you go to the sign MOU, you have to have the document, but then as a final deliverable, we can add all these MOUs and put them as annexes for the purpose of the project. I don't think necessarily, like for our work later on, I don't think we really need MOUs as integrated in the document. But I hope that's okay.
So I didn't catch everything you said. You said that you will have like the memorandum will be very long. So
no, I didn't say that. So you provided what you provide us with a template.
Yeah.
Each stakeholder is going to sign it.
Yeah.
When I go, or when we go there for them to sign, we want to give them printed out copy on the local language.
Yes.
So they will keep that one copy for themselves, and we will have other copy of MOU, obviously. I'm saying when we submit within the project, the final urban regeneration agenda, all these MOUs can be integrated as annexes.
Yes, yes, yeah.
That's something that needs for the need of the project. But when we go to our stakeholders, they don't need to have in the document each MOU, because it's, I mean, doesn't really matter. So they care about, obviously, about the content. And then if you cannot just go around, I'm trying to say, it's like I cannot go around and have 20 MOUs signed, and then 10 days later, once everybody signs, I will integrate them in the document, and then we'll
In the final version.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that as well, but I think it's more convenient if they get their version printed out on local language and they sign MOU, and then that's it. And then for the project, we'll integrate all MOUs in the document.
Okay, so maybe instead of putting them as an annex, just write small paragraph saying that, I don't know, 20 MOU.
Yeah, I was thinking about this, yeah.
During this period.
Okay, but maybe also
stating that stakeholders have acknowledged and they signed some documents to comply with.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the version that we will submit to you. I'm just saying, should I write it down immediately in the agenda and I say these stakeholders have adopted by signing MOUs, just list them all. And then when we print them out to each one they sign, they also have in document which other stakeholder has also signed. Should we just keep that immediately, put it immediately in the agenda?
Maybe we will ask for an update before submitting it as a deliverable in the final report. What do you think, Andrea?
Okay.
Yeah, you can just send in the next reporting period a small paragraph saying 20.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, we can even now in this document, I mean, obviously we know which stakeholders are going to sign. So even in the version that we're going to print out and hand it out to them, we can also make a paragraph. This Regeneration agenda has been adopted by following stakeholders. We can do that at the end, but also maybe we have a table within the Regeneration agenda where we have listed all stakeholders. Maybe under the table, we can also provide which of them, or maybe better at the end of the document. I think it's better.
There is the table with the stakeholders.
Yeah.
There is already, I mean.
No, this was
stakeholder.
from Amelia. Amelia provided that comment in our document. That's why I raised this question.
Yeah, to put it as an annex, because a couple of territorial partners already have signed or have the virtual, say, version of the MOU. But it's not necessary. You can just put the paragraph. You can anticipate it right now, or otherwise we will ask for, or if you remember, in the next reporting period, just send the paragraph.
Amra, we have the same thing as you have, that you need to send the content to the stakeholders and so on. And we thought here in Cluj to make a session where to present the results of the urban regeneration agenda, and there have the stakeholders sign the memorandums of understanding, so they can both see the content and then sign the memorandums. So maybe this could also work for you.
But we already, after we finished our workshops, we organized focus group meeting. So in focus group meeting, so pretty much we let them know, okay, this is what we have created in the workshop. This is the content, and everybody agreed on the content. And it's just, I'm nervous because we have a couple of universities, we have a couple of faculties, and then you know how is academia now. When they hit the break at the end of July, you will not see them. And I don't want to get in the position that we push, and we all work hard in this period, and then you cannot get anyone to sign the document. So I'm trying to really have Emilia is waiting for me, another deliverables, another project, which, sorry for that, but I have to finish this. So just want to, get this out of the line so I can focus back on another project that I have to do with Emilia as well.
Yeah, okay. So if there are not any other comments on work package 3, I don't see any of Andrea or Hannah here. I don't know if they have someone. I don't think they have someone in the meeting, but it's no problem, I think, because Jorge can also update us if they manage to get the videos and the interviews for WP 4 and for the communication story. And Jorge, please update us, and then I think we can call it a day.
Yeah, look now here. I received most of the content we needed, but still I'm now, let's say, calling the missing ones just to remind them to send the content as soon as they are done. Anyway, we are also having now a break, so no panic, just do it, but please do it as soon as possible so we start. I know, for example, Sharvas, no, sorry, I mean, Chisinau, for example, I know you guys have already shoot, so it's just a matter of post-production, so I know it will be coming soon. I haven't received anything from Kran, Nekar Alb, Slavonsky Brod, and Sharvas. So these are the partners that are missing. So please, I see some of you here. Just a reminder to share your content with us. And yeah, for the rest, I was very happy to see also some creativity in delivering the the interviews and the content we need. It might be a case that from you will have additional questions from our side, not for interviews or partners, but more like requests of pictures, or if you can have a small take of the pilot project just with the telephone or with a picture. So that's also the thing. For example, some things can be taken also from the Agora videos you have produced last year already. So, for example, Koprivnica, I already asked them, and they share with us the content for last year. So, yeah, we still have to start the work on it. But yeah, as said last time, the goal would be to have something like the Agora story we produced for Urba Sofia. No, sorry, for Sofia, for Sofia and Pablo Centrala. So that's our guidance. Yeah, but still, also from our side, we will be actually producing all these stories in the coming period. So, yeah, more to come. And one request. I haven't seen any Agora work from Cluj-Napoca and Slavonski Brod also. So, but I thought, Livio, you said you were planning this also with your event. So maybe it's just a matter of post-production that we are waiting, but just a reminder, because there was also a target activity from our side. It was part of the initial kickoff thing, and
yes, it's
became another
in our
project.
case, it's a matter of production. We had the interviews with the World Bank, which will be featured also in the walk, and it's just that we wait for the beginning of the work. So the project could also be filmed as in implementation. So it's a matter of
Okay.
time, of weeks.
Perfect. Okay, and yeah, that's it. We are also planning to have another newsletter before, yeah, around September. It was planned for August, but we also deliver our first newsletter this year in May, so this could be done right after summertime this time. The beginning of September. So in the coming weeks, just call more subscribers. It increased a lot already, I have to say, after the meeting we have in Sofia, where I remind all of you to do this. But yeah, always during your events, please don't forget to promote also our website and better event. And now we also have the platform. So all this, all of our communication platforms we should really promote them, and it's good for the project. And yeah, that's it for now. That's also sorry, that's all, because as said, we'll be planning also in the second period to have a final brochure, and we will be more in contact with Cluj-Napoca for the final event, but this will be for the coming months. Just sharing this to leave you, so we also don't forget about how delivering these activities. Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Jorge. So, guys, if there's nothing else to add, I will let you go to your business, not to keep you anymore, and see you online soon, and hopefully let's hear from each other soon with the good news that the reimbursement money is going your way.
Give you one question concerning the final conference in Cluj.
Yes, Torsten,
Maybe
please.
I missed in because I hadn't been in Sofia. Do we have a date for this, or is it open?
So it's open yet, but it will be probably the first 2 weeks of December, I think, because later than that, holidays and Christmas will be coming. And what was spoken in Cluj and Sofia, it will be perhaps a 2-day event, 1-day event for us to share the last things about the project, and in the second day to have a quite public event with participation from the stakeholders from Cluj-Napoca, the ASPs that want to come to Cluj-Napoca, and so on, to have a closure. So
Okay, but quite sure not in November. So first week of December is the favorite right now.
yeah, we plan to have it in the first weeks of December, but I think we can have a doodle on this and put 3 weeks there. So like the last week in November and the first 2 weeks in December, and see how this goes. Is it better like this, to have a doodle?
Yeah,
Maybe,
Yeah. Okay.
as soon as possible
Mhm.
because the calendar is yeah.
Packed. Yeah.
yeah, Prague is fixed. Added already.
Yeah, Prague is fixed. So 85% of the responses were 12 and 13 of October. So I wrote this also in the email. You can mark your calendars for 12, 13 October. So Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay, so thanks. So I only had 4 slides with pictures from the Danube region tour, but maybe I can show it next time, or if you have 3 minutes, I can show it right now. So it's up to you.
I have enabled screen sharing, so if you want
Okay.
to share them right now.
So this time we had been in Prague. So thanks to Andrea and Pavel. And I think we can be very happy in October to be there and to see what's going on. Here you can see, where is the pointer? There's the pointer. Beside Andrea and Pavel, you can see the mayor. So he's really very active, and yeah, we are looking forward to being in Prague in October, and hopefully it will happen. So thanks to Seftalina, Sanya, and Evgeny from Sofia. We had the chance to be again at Toplo Centrale and see what happened meanwhile, and talk a little bit about further ongoing activities. Barbara was part of it, and Barbara was also part for the workshop in Slavonsky Brod. So thanks to Anita and Dejan for hosting us there. And as you can see, we had within the fortress a quite good workshop, state of play workshop, and the first workshop of T3. And as you can see, it was in a gallery, and there really had been wonderful paintings and sculptures. And so it's worth to go there. So thanks to Barbara for having this workshop together. And yeah, and this was a quite good possibility to have an exchange between 2 DTP projects. So Slavonsky Brod is not alone in having a fortress, and we could have an exchange on the activities in other cities. And yeah, thanks to Bahanur and Jorge from Eutropien. We had been in Vienna, and this was a more relaxed and Friday afternoon exchange. And I'm not sure whether Anita can hear us. In Slavonsky Brod, they have the slogan, "The fortress is yours." And in Vienna, they already installed it, that's the museum's quarter, I'm yours. So to have a slogan is quite fine. And so, yeah, thanks to all where we had been. Thanks for the exchange. Thanks to Emilian and Andrada for preparing the T3 things. And yes, so we are looking forward to seeing you in Prague and in Cluj, hopefully. So thanks a lot. That's all.
Great, Thorsten. So now, have you visited all the cities, or do you have? Because this is your second tour.
This is the second tour. So what is still missing is unfortunately Chisinau. It's for a ride by car. It's too long. And yeah, Urba Sofia we had been before when developing the concept for the project, and MRI hadn't the possibility to meet last year, and this year Budapest was not on our track.
Yeah.
And besides that, we had meetings from the other project. So we had been in Hungary, in Veszprém, we had been in Belgrade, in Vidin. Yeah, so it was 4,500 kilometer by car within 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Maybe at the end of the project, we can also have, maybe we film it here in Cluj. We can have a showcase of your experiences on all the sites. Jorge, what do you think about this? Maybe this could be a thing, a communication effort.
Great. It's great, actually. Yeah. You have a presentation. I don't know if Thorsten, you had also. I don't remember if last year you shared a similar presentation.
Yeah.
It would be cool to have a moment, because then like you've seen the developments with in person. So that's something that is valuable that none of us have managed to visit.
Yeah, but it's not only, as I heard, Ambra, Barbara, and you had a good time in Zenica, and so maybe we can combine these travel activities and do something out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Good idea. Let's see for the final conference video. We can reserve a block presentation to this. Great. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Thanks, Thorsten, for the bright.
Would you mind sharing the presentation, like the PowerPoint or the PDF? We could make also like a story or an update on our website, on the micro website. Correct.
Yes, for sure. I mean, it's not a problem.
Okay. Nice. You will be the main character of this story.
Livio
Yes.
from Croatia. Regarding the final conference, it's in the winter time, so it would be good if you set up the date. We would like to buy plane tickets. So we wouldn't like to go with the car, because the last time when we went to Cluj in December was a half a meter of snow. So we would have to know the final dates.
Yes.
If we could have those dates soon as possible, or maybe
Yes.
after
So
holidays time.
the doodle is going to be open and will come as a follow up to this meeting. So you can vote there, and as soon as possible, if you vote, we set up the dates, and we know the final dates of the conference. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you guys. Thanks Torsten for the bright ending of the meeting today. It was nice to see you traveling and meeting our colleagues, and see you guys soon. If there's anything else, please write us, call us, and let's hopefully see each other healthy in Prague. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Liviu. Thank you all.
Bye.
Nice day.
Bye, thank
Ciao.
you.
Andrada, Emilia,
Hello.
rămânem aici?
Hmm?
Rămânem aici? Sau fac alt link pe care să-l trimit?
Da, cred că da.
Bine, hai că fac alt link și îl dau ca reply acolo. La cât a rămas? 14:30?
Rămăsese că ne auzim acum, după. Acum îi scriam Sabinei, se poate conecta și ea.
Ah, ok. Hai că atunci...
Da, mai bine. Terminăm cu totul acum.
Bine, hai că
Partea asta.
închid aici
Bine.
și dau un reply la mail, ok?
Perfect, bine.
Ne auzim,
Ne auzim.
pa, pa!
Pa.